Hey everyone, welcome to Geeking Out with MellyMel. I'm Melissa. Today, I'll be showing you my Haunted Mansion pin collection. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so as a lot of you might already know, I am an avid Disney pin collector. I also collect Harry Potter pins, but Disney pin collecting is like my main pin collecting. My main Disney pin collection is Beauty and the Beast, but I also collect Jessica Rabbit and Castle pins and Hocus Pocus. And I have a small Haunted Mansion pin collection as well. So today's video is going to be all about the Haunted Mansion. I am wearing my The Haunted Mansion t-shirt, and I am going to show you all the pins that I was able to grab that are Haunted Mansion. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to start with this pin set right here. It is still in its bag because, as you can see, I never actually opened it. So we're going to open this right now. This is an unboxing from a pin set that came out in 2021. I believe September of 2021. So I've had this for a little over a year. And I haven't opened it. I meant to do a video on this, but I don't know what happened. I got sidetracked and I never did it. So this is a pin set from a company called Harvey's. Looks like we have some like fuzz or styrofoam or something on there. Now this pin set was $48 if I remember correctly, but I think this is super cool, you guys. I love the packaging, and it's just really all the stretching portraits. And I'm just gonna take one out. Oh, look at the back. That is pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can take one out just to kind of show you the back and so that I can see it as well. So they are licensed by Disney, and it's just solid gold on the back, and it just says Disney, and it has a Disney copyright. 2 pin posts, and we have these like golden like locks for the back. And this one is the Man in Quicksand. Super cool. I'm gonna put this back here, and I'm just gonna show you close-ups of all of them together. The cool thing about this set is that you can actually display in the box. So I'm gonna put it back here. It's a great design for the pin set. And we have this little heart in the back that actually doubles. Oh, it broke. I guess I will be gluing this. But anyway, this works as a stand on the back in case you want to just display it like that. So that is pretty cool. And this pin set by Harvey's is limited release. So I have a bunch more here to show you. So let's continue here. This is actually a pin that we traded for, and it is a Walt Disney Imagineering pin, or WDI pin. It features one of the hitchhiking ghosts, and it's from 2009. This one is a limited edition of 300. And continuing with the pins, the next pin I have here, these are in no particular order. It's part of the Park Cruisers pin. Of course, it features the Haunted Mansion. It has a little buggy there. This pin is limited edition of 2000, and I believe these came out in 2020. All right, next pin I have here is an open edition pin. I am pretty sure these pins were retired. This pin came out in 2014, and it is the stretching portrait. Now, these are reimagined with some of the other Disney characters. Here we have Cruella in the Quicksand portrait. I didn't get any more of these at the time. I don't know why, but I do have Cruella. And while it's not literally Haunted Mansion, it is a recreation of the stretching portrait, so that's why I added that to this collection. Next pin we have is part of the Crest of the Kingdom series. I really like the brushed nickel and kind of 3D like race design on this. And if I'm reading this right on the back, it's limited edition of 2000 and it came out in 2019. And the pin opens up and it reveals the hitchhiking ghost. Next, we have this pin, part of the Magic of Honor pins. Kind of looks like a little medal. I believe it also came out in 2019. Pretty cool design as well. That brushed nickel look, and it features some of the busts that you see singing and Madame Leota. And just like the Crest of the Kingdom pin, this pin is limited edition of 2000. Now these pins right here are all open edition pins. These are pins that actually were released through Box Launch. I'm going to show you close-ups in just a second. I believe these came out around the same time as the Harvey's pin set. Again, the stretching portraits. I only got 3 of them, as you can see. I believe that by the time the 4th portrait came out, because these were sold individually at Box Launch, that's when this set came out. So I figured I would be fine with just the 3 and this set. And these pins are also licensed by Disney. And the cool thing is that on the back, it has these little recycling icons. So to me, that means, if I am correct, that these pins are made with some recycled metal. And this lovely pin right here is limited edition of 300. This pin was released during the Love is an Adventure pin event, and it features Constance the Bride. And next we have this really cool mini jumbo pin. It's actually limited release. Super cool looking. It glows in the dark as well, again with that brushed nickel finish. It's actually pretty detailed. We have the Hatbox Ghost at the very top. And this pin came out in 2022. Next pin we have is an open edition pin. This one features Toy Story, but they are acting like the hitchhiking ghost. So of course, I thought this was really cute and I had to add it to my Haunted Mansion pin collection. And this next pin is part of a Hidden Mickey collection. It's a little hard to read the back, but I believe this came out in 2019. Now this is another pin from Box Launch, so this would also be considered like an open edition pin, and I believe this pin came out around the same time as the stretching portrait pins that they released in 2021. And this pin came out in 2020 when Disneyland was celebrating 65 years. Pretty cool looking pin, limited edition of 3000. And this is a bit of an older pin, another open edition pin. It features the hitchhiking ghost and it came out in 2015. Now, if I remember correctly, I traded for this pin. And this pin came out in 2016. And here we have this Happy Halloween 2008 Disneyland pin. Limited edition of 1000. I believe that I purchased this pin on an Instagram live sale a while back. Either that or I traded for it. Now I think this pin is actually really cool. We purchased this at the park. This is part of their very Merry Christmas party in 2015. Limited edition of 5100. And here we have this pin. I believe it came out in 2016. And this was part of a mystery pin set for the 45th anniversary of Walt Disney World. And here we have this pin. This came out in 2017. I believe the name of this pin series was the Doorways, Magical Doorways, something like that. And this pin opens up. Super cool pin. Limited edition of 4,000. Now the next pins I am going to show you were part of a set. They were released for Halloween 2016. I believe these were released during the Not So Scary Halloween party. And they got these really cool lock and key pins. Out of 4, I only have 3. But these are so cool, you guys. Let me show you close-ups. Now right now you should be seeing some extra pins that I have on this really nice display box in my hallway upstairs. So those pins are also really cool. I know we also have a countdown to Halloween like mini jumbo pin, and I want to say it's Haunted Mansion in Disneyland, but I couldn't find it. But we also have that too. And that's it, you guys. Let me know in the comments down below which pin was your favorite. Let me know if you collect Haunted Mansion as well. As usual, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep winking out with me. Bye!